What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel Serve to Build, where we bring you through the story of Dotflo and taking you guys from 0 to 1 within our startup journey. A lot has happened this week, and we just want to give you guys a weekly recap of kind of what's been going on. And then the last thing I'll say before I pass it to Nemeth, let's get us to 100 subscribers.
Let's do it.
we're at 37 right now, and we're taking off. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, there was one video which shot up to 250. We want this to be
250 views.
More than 2.
Let's get this up to 1,000 views.
Let's do 1,000. Yeah, let's do 1,000 views.
All right, Nemeth, give them good advice so they share it with their friends. what was the biggest win for you this week, or learning?
Yeah, as you said, this week was one of those intense weeks on both of our sides, where we had like long nights and long days too. And to cover up for all of that, what I think was the biggest win for me, and I think for you as well, was one of our customers was using our tool and he was using HubSpot. And with our tool, he was able to book 2 meetings with just 150 outbound messages that he sent out. And with HubSpot, it was just 1 meeting that he could book. So it was like around with 650 or 650 plus outbound messages. So that means we got a conversion of 7 or 8 times more. And for me, that was like a moment of immense satisfaction. Yeah. And I could see in the call, like we both looked at each other and we were like, oh my God, that's super nice.
And I'll just pause right here. So you might look, guys, it's only 2 meetings booked.
Yeah.
And another 150 messages. And you guys are like, come on, like. But I think you have to celebrate these small wins at the very earliest stages. This person spent time using our tool, and he's already getting better results using our tool compared to HubSpot. And I think we have a lot to learn from that situation. I would say my biggest win or learning from the week would probably just be us continuing to talk to people who are skeptical about the idea, people who are within the space dealing with the problem we're trying to solve, and having more clarity on how to go deeper into the solution for this pain within so to give you guys context, we're selling to healthcare companies, selling into hospitals and private practices, and we want to give them the most up-to-date contacts, aggregate open internet information to give them more contacts that might be likely to engage with a deal, to then finally building those autonomous agents, AI agents, to then do outbound messaging tasks for them. And we don't want to necessarily automate the whole process. We want to get the sales rep to that first step of, hey, here are 6 open internet questions that they would otherwise have to go search for on their own, pull it in to each one of these prospects and do it for them at scale. So they're just focused on crafting this highly personalized message that is research-based. Yeah. So we're doing all those steps for them that otherwise would take them a lot of time, and that's what we're solving for this one person. But I think we are really close to closing a few more customers, and that's going to be the next big push, because I think we want to move fast, and yeah, it was a grind. Nemeth, tell them about the night you stayed up all night.
Oh yeah, talking about that was probably a low point on the day before we were about to onboard our customer on Thursday. And the thing was, we were supposed to onboard them on Monday, but then we pushed it because we wanted to give them like a holistic experience. And I think on Tuesday night, we were still unsure of like what's the best way to move forward. And then we both got on the whiteboard, crafted like what's the best next step for us to move. Both spent like hours working on different things, building the data set, trying different things out, testing the product. And finally, there was a night where we both kind of stayed awake late through the night. But it was all worth it. On Thursday, we did onboard that person. And
it was the best onboard we've ever had.
I remember after the call, we both meet in the conference room and we were like, this is the best onboard that we ever had.
It was great. I mean, they shared their screen. They went through the process. We gave them great templates, which is kind of the prereq of what the message is going to look like with the research questions that they ask. I won't confuse you guys too much. But anyways, it was really good.
It was amazing.
It was really good.
It was amazing. And every hour we spent for that was totally worth it.
It was.
And I think that just brings us back to how just believing that if something's not working, if you do work on it, just give your 100%, things will eventually turn out in your favor.
Yeah.
I would say if we didn't have that conversation and we didn't push that night just thinking we would not be able to do it, I think we would not have a great onboard and probably lose a customer too.
Yeah, so hopefully crossing fingers that this company converts. They're in a little trial period right now for 7 days. We're going to be in touch with them tomorrow. Hopefully that goes well. And the last thing I'll say will be, within a startup, there's this stage of very slow progression. And I feel like I'm seeing this a lot right now with us, where these earlier days are very packed with a lot of things. You're staying up late, long hours, and you feel it's kind of like this linear. But what I am starting to see is that as you start providing value, you can find more people just like that type of customer, provide value for them too, and then it starts becoming compounding.
The hockey stick.
A hockey stick. I mean, we haven't experienced it yet. I won't say we have, but crossing fingers. But I feel that I'm starting to get that sense of what it might be like and what we need to do to accomplish that. And I think that's really revealing for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, I appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll end it off that. Any last thoughts, Nemeth?
It was a good week. Like, it was intense week. But yeah, I'm really glad for all the work that we put in. And yeah, it was a satisfying Sunday.
Yeah. I mean, from my point of view, let's nail the next week.
Yeah.
Let's do the small things really well. And I think if we can do that, we have more onboardings this next week. Let's convert these people who are using our tool. Let's be better than our competitors, because we're focused on teams who sell into healthcare. Every other sales tool is general. We want to be the very best all-in-one healthcare sales tool. And our mission is to connect the right healthcare technology companies to the right hospitals to advance health. And that's what we're trying to do here. But if you like this, please subscribe, share with your friends, show us some love, and let's get this up to 100 subscribers.
Yeah, let's do it.
Thanks so much, guys.